good day, and welcome back to the channel. So this is our soul purpose reading. This is done every I want to just say this is going to be done every week. All right, it's something new to the platform. Usually we do a nightly surrender, but that is going to be offered only on Patreon. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and look down in the description below and become a Patreon. The nightly surrender will be offered Tuesday through Friday, you know, depending on the feels, but at least 2 to 3 times a week on the Patreon community. And also I will provide these soul purpose readings on the platform weekly. So let's go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has for us. All right. So y'all, in order to be in alignment with our soul purpose, we need to be devoted and committed to this process. Okay, we have to be devoted and committed to this process. This is the sage. Okay, you know, oftentimes we get on this journey, right? And once we begin, it's exciting and it's exhilarating and it's new to us, right? It's very new, it's fresh. You know, we get to take the pictures with the sage and do the little spiritual stuff on the social media. And you know, everybody coming to us because we all spiritual now. We got our crystals and all of that. But guess what? If we ain't committed to this ugly healing process of this journey, then it's all for show. So Spirit is wanting you to be devoted and committed to this. This is not, you're not a part-time spiritualist. You're not part-time getting your life together. Spirit is wanting you to really and truly commit to this lifestyle. Okay? And so once you really commit to this lifestyle, you know, you want success, you want enjoy, you want to have all that happiness and joy that you wanted. This is the Sun card, y'all. All right, and what does the Sun represent? Okay, so you're gonna have this joy and happiness that you want, but it's gonna take a certain level of commitment in order to you know, in order to have this lifestyle that you want. And it's not gonna come easy. You gotta become the hunter here. Okay, so Spirit's wanting you to become the hunter. They're like, look, on this journey, you need to track down your desires in your fields. You need to know which one. You need to know both of them. You need to know, so that way when you confronted with your fears, you know how to address them. And when you see your desires, you know how to go after them. You have to become the hunter. You got to hunt these things down, and you got to be devoted and committed to the process of working on these things. Because I'm telling you, this journey is up and down, but it's so rewarding at the same time. And that's the message that Spirit wanted me to convey tonight. You just got to be committed to this process, and we're going to reward you. But it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be joy. There's going to be sorrow. There's going to be painful healing. Some days you feeling like you can't make it. Sometimes you're in the slump. Sometimes you don't have the energy to do nothing. Sometimes you need to take a break. But Spirit is like, be devoted and committed to all of that, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you will receive that reward. This journey is about reflecting. So in order to really get on your soul path, you got to do a lot of reflecting. You got to take some time and reflect, right? You have to be patient with yourself. This is the mirror guardian. You have to see what's really going on with you, not with nobody else. You can't be critical of nobody else and what they got going on, because you have to reflect on what's going on with you here. All right? You have to reflect with what's going on with you. So in order to really get in alignment with the soul purpose, it's going to, not only is it going to require dedication and commitment, it's going to require reflecting. It's going to require you knowing yourself, which is why you need to know what you're afraid of. Which is why you need to know what your desires are. Okay? Spirit, what else? What else? Let's go ahead. What else? Alright. So I'm hoping that this message is resonant so far. I give thanks to Spirit for the divine guidance that they are laying on us tonight. Alright. Spirit, what else? What else we got? You know, we're just going to go and lay them down. Because we already know whatever message Spirit got for us is going to be a good one, right? The wind of confusion, y'all. 8. It's like so many things going on, right? You don't know which way to turn. This number 8. You don't know which way to turn because it's so much going on. It's so much going on here. All right, you're wondering, what do you do? So now you need to ground this confusion, y'all. It's just all over the place. It's like just so many things, so many thoughts, so many, we gotta ground this energy. This energy need to be grounded. It need to be landed. You need to get with some. If you can't land it, get with somebody that can help you land it. But this confusion is an illusion, right? So once you begin to know yourself, the confusion will go away. Number 8. The alchemy. Man, understand the science behind this. Understanding the nature of all this, right? What you're brewing up. Mixing up these new things, trying to understand you, right? The alchemy. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. Coming upon this new journey, figuring things out. Being devoted to the understanding of this path. Committing to your understanding of nature and abiding by those laws and those rules that govern it. Balance. Harmony, right? Y'all about to come into some fortune too once all this occurs. The wheel of fortune. And look at that goddess at the top. I'm trying to see if y'all can get into the focus. Lakshmi. Wheel of fortune, number 10. Y'all are going to come into this fortune. Once you master self, you're coming into the fortune. What? Come on. Number 5. Isolation. 3. So it's like so much coming at one time. It's like, you like, dang, like, oh man, I need to get off to myself. But no, this crow is coming to tell you that the isolation is not a bad thing. This isolation is a part of you finding yourself, a part of you understanding the alchemy of this, a part of you eliminating the confusion. This is what it's about. This is what this journey is about. This journey is like, it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's like, you on this journey and this is what it is. And when you upon this journey, there are going to be some difficult assignments. Some in which you feel like they're going to knock you off your feet. Some in which you feel like you ain't got nobody on your side, right? And because you ain't got nobody on your side, you're forced into isolation. But understand, this isolation period is just a reflection period. These people that are no longer around you, they're not around you because they don't need to be around you during this time. See, Spirit has a way of working. Spirit has a way of getting things, making you real uncomfortable. Getting a lot of people from around you, right? And once they get them from around you, now you can focus. Now you can think. You feel like you're alone. But Spirit is like, you need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to be comfortable with your silence here. Surrender fear. What you scared of? Spirit like, why is you scared and you say you believe in me? Why are you afraid and you're saying that you believe in the divine? You're saying you believe in the universe. You're saying you believe in the almighty. So why is there any fear? You got to eliminate this fear. Stop telling yourself these stories. All right? You need to stay in the moment right now, the present moment, and focus on your solutions. Don't tell yourself these stories. This is not who you are. You might think this is who you are. This is not who you are anymore. So what are you afraid of? All of these cards are saying that you are on this journey. This is your soul purpose reading. You are on this journey, not by coincidence. This is divine order here. And all of the cards are saying is that once you master self and commit to this, fortune will happen. Once you gain a deeper understanding of the alchemy, right? See, Spirit ain't playing tonight. And I knew that there was a reason for this message. I'm like, well, I guess I'll go online now because Spirit is telling me to get up and go online. Spirit says self-care is over, Peter. It's time for you to get back on assignment. And then you can continue self-care later. Ooh, 32. You gotta have faith in this process. You have to have faith in this process. Fear cannot exist alongside of faith. Spirit, like, yes, it looks dark. Yes, it looks grim. It's only a tiny sign of hope and light. But guess what? Card number 32 is saying that you gotta have faith in this process. Inspiration 3. So 323, y'all write that down. 323, write it down. Inspiration. Divine inspiration is coming. All right? You have to find that desire, that inspiration that you truly want here. Part of knowing your fears and your desires. And once you find that desire, the inspiration for you to activate and work on that desire is going to come in, because you've been doing all this work with Spirit, and the confusion is going to decrease. And guess what's going to happen? The fortune is going to roll in. You don't see it right now because your situation is so grim, right? It's so much going on, you don't see it, right? But it's coming. See? You don't see how Spirit works. They said it's coming, it's coming. Alright? Alright. Alright, Spirit, what else? Yeah, divine passion. Okay? That divine passion, once you figure out what that divine passion is and you get that inspiration, it's going to unfold. So be honest with yourself about what you really want. How you going to lie to yourself? Tell yourself what you want. What I want you to do, I want you to write down your desires, so that you can understand what you really want. You need to know what you really want. That divine passion. Ooh, Spirit, like, you gotta have some compassion here. I want you to have compassion, regardless of the situation. You need to lead with love. You lack love. You lack compassion. So you need to, your life is gonna begin to get better once you start having a little bit more compassion, having a little bit more love, and all of that. You can't just be out here like, oh no, I'm not gonna deal with so and so because so and so is like this. Nah, lead with love, Spirit with love. They're not playing with you, okay? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one healing card, and then the rest of this message can be found on Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon, go ahead and become one so you can get the rest of this message. Oh, entrapment 34. You don't feel like yourself. You feel like somebody got control of your life here. Entrapment. And this is the feeling that you need to heal. All right? That's what you need to heal. 34. All these threes coming in. What is your ancestors and your guides trying to tell you? All these threes coming in. Entrapment. You don't even feel like you're in control of your own life here. You feel like a prisoner in your own world. Why is that? All right, so now you need to do, now you really need to do some processing. Because as long as you're feeling like this, right, that means somebody playing on them emotions. Somebody playing on your emotions here. They know what it took to hurt you, and they got you where they want you, type of deal. So that's it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this soul purpose reading. If you want the extended version of this reading, go ahead and follow me on Patreon, and the link is in the description below, and I'll holler at you.